What's going on, everybody? It's Marty, and I'm bringing you this video from one of my classrooms at the university where I work. Sometimes you just got to get them in where you can get them in. And when the inspiration hits and the topic comes to your mind, if it's something that you haven't been thinking about, you just got to go ahead and do it. So here I am. And in this video, I'm going to talk about free stuff, or at least one free item. You know, it's 2019, and I kind of thought if you're a content creator, a graphic designer, or even a videographer, cinematographer, whatever the case may be, I kind of thought by this time most people are familiar with this particular free resource. Now, I know as a videographer and a graphic designer, I've been looking for free fonts, text, or something to kind of set me apart from other things that I've seen either on YouTube or other content that's been created. You always want something that's just going to just make you stand out just a little bit more. But sometimes you may not know where to look. And in this case, I was surprised to find, even here at the university with younger students, that many people do not know about this resource. And this resource is www.thefont.com. Now, I know it's been around for a while, and some of you watching this may even be familiar with this website. But what I'm here to show you is where you can get these wonderful fonts that you can use in either graphic design, media design, animation, videography, and so many platforms. I have been using this site for quite some time now, and it's been working out wonderful for me. I've actually found some fonts in there that actually work for me for wedding films. I found some fonts in there that work for me for corporate films, commercial films, just overall. It's a website that hosts so many different types of font that you can use on so many different platforms. And the great thing about it, they're free. So what I want to show you is this website, how to download these fonts and actually install them into your systems for later use in either a graphics program or video program or something of that nature, depending on what you decide to use them for. Now, I'm working on the Macintosh system, so this kind of inside tip right here is based on the Mac platform. Okay, I've launched the thefont.com website, and just to keep this short and quick, we'll go ahead and look at the Northern font. But as you can see, there are several categories up here in which you can choose to download any type of font you want based on these categories here. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and download the Northern font here by clicking on the download. I have my download set to download to my desktop. So what we'll do is let's just minimize this window, and we'll go over to our desktop and we'll find our Northern font here. If we double click on it, we'll open up the zip and it will give us this folder here. And we go inside this folder, which you'll notice here, you have a few items in here. The item that we're looking for is the actual font, which is this Northern.ttf, and that TTF just represents a TrueType font. So we recognize the extension of that kind of font. Now, what we'll need to do now is open up your font book. Now, if you don't have your font book installed on your dock, you may need to go into your applications folder and launch the font book from there. But you'll open up your font book application. So what you'll need to do is simply just drag the TrueType font Northern right on top of the all font selection and drop. Once you've done that, your font will appear in your drop down window and it's ready for use. An important thing to note is you should not have any applications open at the time of installing the font, or that particular application will not recognize the font. If that's the case, and that should happen, just simply close down the application and relaunch it. From that point, once you have downloaded the font and installed it in your font book, it should be ready for use in any application that you have installed on your Mac. As you can see, this site hosts so many different fonts, everything from cartoon fonts to block fonts to script fonts, just about any font you can possibly imagine. And the great thing about it is you can use them in so many different mediums, which is just incredible. I specifically use them for graphic design and also in my video content, for music videos, as I mentioned earlier, corporate videos, and so many other things. And you can enhance these fonts by doing different things within either of those platforms that you use them in. Specifically in Photoshop, you can go in and start adding drop shadows, you can add inner glows, outer glows, outlines, so many different things, changing the color, the textures, adding patterns, and you'd be surprised. If you find the type of font that suits whatever you're creating, it could set you apart in so many different ways. So if you're not familiar with this and you'd like to try it out, go ahead and give it a try. Thefont.com. Just download the fonts and install them and just go nuts and enjoy. Okay, that's it for me in this video. And if this is something that you haven't heard about before, why don't you go ahead and give it a try. I think you'll find something in there that will fit whatever your needs are in font design. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.